Please, for the purpose of this. Listen to me, please. For the purpose of this proceedings, if I say IPOB, you say one family. If I say IPOB again, you say what? One family. If I say IPOB the third time, you say Lego. Are you getting me? Yeah. Why we are using Lego now is that the court has pronounced IPOB Lego opposition. IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. IPOB, Lego.
Behave Biafrans. Behave Biafrans.
On the first.
Oh dear. Behave that Biafrans, please.
You didn't listen, not hear me now. On the first day of March, history was made in this court. The court delivered ruling on application challenging the competency of the 11 count charge preferred against the first to fourth defendants. And in the courts where considered ruling, 6 count out of 11 count charge were struck out. Remaining 5. Then, upon which the defendants were called upon to take a fresh plea to the remaining count charge. And that plea was taken on that day and adjourned for hearing. Because at the point the court was adjourning the matter for hearing, an application for their bail, fresh application for their bail has not been filed on that day. So on the following day, being 2nd of March, all the defendants' counsel filed application for their bail. And procedurally, when there's a pending application that has been served on the other side and they responded, the court will first of all hear it and do what? And dispose of it. So that application we are taking this morning, the application for the bail of the 1st to 4th defendant, that is Nnamdi Kanu, Chidebelo Nwudiwe, Benjamin Madububu, and David Nwawisi, we are all taking this morning and they responded. And you know, the court made an order for the protection of witnesses of the prosecution. That is security operative. So to cover their face. To cover them, not to decide behind screen at the point of giving evidence. Now, at the time the court made this order, was the time 11 count charge was pending against them, against the 1st to 4th defendant. Now, as at March 1st, 2017, 6 out of 11 count charges have been struck out. And the prosecution at the time they were making this application, premised this application under some 232 of the ACJ Act and some 32 of the Terrorism Prevention Act. Now, these laws borders on offense of terrorism, Fortunately, 11 count charge, which is offense of terrorism, preferred against Chidebele was also on the 1st of March struck out. So, it now thereby follows that order can no longer stand. In view of the fact that the law, the offense upon which that order was made, has been struck out. So yesterday, we filed an application urging the court to review its order. So the prosecution witnesses were allowed to come and give evidence in the open. Fundamentally, Nnamdi Kanu was accused in the open. Yeah. Yes. And anybody coming to give evidence, we must see the person. Not only us, the public must see the person. So the court now adjourned the matter, adjourned that application for hearing to 6th of April. So, and that application must be heard first and disposed of. Because this application borders on the fundamental right to fair hearing and fair trial on the persons involved. So that's why the court has to hear it and dispose of it. But application for bail has been taken also and adjourned to the 5th of day of April for ruling. That was what happened today. And we believe God because the 5 count remaining charge, the proof evidence attached to this count charge are not only empty, but they are frivolous. Yes. That has been brought to the attention of the court, which the court has taken also decision to of it. And because at the point the formal application for bail was heard and disposed of, the court did not have a position of looking at the scrutinizing the proof evidence. But by the time we filed an application challenging the competence of this charge, preferred against the 1st to 4th defendant, we invited the court to take a thorough look and examine the proof evidence with a view to find them as to whether there is an element of credence in proof evidence while attached to the charge. And the court also, in the course of making the revenue on that 1st of March, the court also made an observation that no, the offense of treasonable felony preferred against the 4th defendant, the proof evidence attached to it is not convinced, it's strong to sustain that charge. But since they say they have witnesses that are coming to give evidence, they can come and give what and do evidence. It is a caveat court has given. And it now became obvious that the other proof of evidence is not only frivolous but empty. And because the relative strength of witness from proof of evidence will determine what the court will do when application for bail is being made. So we now invited the court at this time to now, based on his ruling on the 1st of March, to take that into consideration at the point of granting the bail. And we are hopeful, praying to Chukwu Kebiama that Nnamdi Kanu will be granted bail. And I want people to remain steadfast and also be prayerful that at the end of the tunnel there must be what? Light. So the Chukwu Kebiama will continue to protect us and also guide us as we progress in this case. I made mention to the court, I made it obvious to the court today, clear on the Kubeka, that Nnamdi Kanu is ready to stand trial, but he must let him be granted bail. He's ready to clear his name of all these bogus charges preferred against him. We're ready. But so you know that there's nothing, as far as we're concerned, there's nothing before the court. These charges were merely concocted to circumvent the order made on 17th of December 2015, which order was made by his Lordship Honorable Justice Ademola, directing DSS to release Nnamdi Kanu conditionally. So that was why they quickly filed this charge to ensure they circumvent it. But as much as we can, we were able to identify that the true evidence attached to those charges cannot sustain it. So I will urge you to continue praying that in the course of in the fullness of time we'll get justice. And so I have other counsel appearing for a study defendant that can address you. Thank you so much.